Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got another beer from the Brewing by Numbers, and this is their number 19, Gose. And it's their Plum Apricot and Sweet Cherry Sour. So Gose beer, 4.5% ABV, and yeah, another one out of Bermondsey in London. So 440ml can then. This was canned on the 6th of May of 2020, and I'm reviewing it on the 26th of May of 2020, so fairly new. Batch number 0583, best before the 6th of November of 2020. So this is the latest in their fruited Gose, and it was brewed with copious amounts of plum, apricot, sweet cherry, and as a true expression of complex fruit character. Plums and apricot provide electric acidity alongside a gentle richness from the sweet cherry. In additions of salt, the bright fruit flavours and provide the balance, resulting in a beer full-bodied with a pleasant tartness, bold fruit notes, and a subtle jam-like sweetness. So we'll get into this then. Water, barley, wheat, oats, fruit, which we already know, salt, lactose, hops, and yeast. I wonder what hops are in this then. Doesn't say there. Doesn't say the hops anywhere here. Exactly the same as what I've just read. So we don't know what actual hops are in this, but we'll crack into it anyway. I'm expecting an interesting colour. Got a bit of a shirt matching thing, and I can hear a paraglider or something somewhere on this glorious early summer evening. So let's see what we get. Another brewing by glass. Brewing by glass? Brewing by Numbers glass. Yeah, look at that. I want to generate a little bit of a head on this, that'll do. Just to give it some look at that colour on that. Well, it's quite thick as well, considering the ABV. So they must have used a fair bit of them fruits mentioned. So let me just do it on there. I don't want to smash the glass, but there we go. There we go. Beer in the glass. It's almost like a what do you call it? Not, I mean, to the getting towards the Bloody Mary, although it's a little bit darker. It's that kind of look. There's hardly any light coming through it as well, towards the sun there. So it's got a light kind of rose-coloured head on that. Not much, not crazy. Let's give it a swirl and then try and generate the colour there. That is really loud. I guess it's going to go right overhead. Never happened before, which is bizarre. Really flipping loud. Anyway, aroma, if you can hear me. There's a paraglider right above us. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. You can see my head. Oh. There we go. Bit of an extra. Yeah, let's go round again, shall we? Yeah, perfect. So, back down here on Earth. I had to jump cut that because I'd done a few wrong buttons and stuff. Yeah, it looks the part, doesn't it? All them fruits mentioned. Plums, apricot and sweet cherry. What a combination. So, get an aroma then. Definitely getting that salt and lactose, of course. Very sweet, tart aroma. Wow, what a combination. Let's give it a try. not much else to say about the taste. Cheers. Wow, quite intense. A combination of them fruits married up together on the taste. Blimey. Blimey. Let's pour the rest of this in. I purchased at the Little Swift in Margate, incidentally. They had a bunch of new beers come in last week or a week before. But yeah, so check them out. All the info's down below as usual. Check out the playlist as well. Certainly got a few Brewing by Numbers beers on there now, as well as some older ones, of course. It's not crazy tart. There is a kind of a smoothness to the beer, which is nice. I thought it was going to be really, for my palate, really kind of bang, sharp, bit overpowering. But it's actually worked out really well, blended together. It's really quite refreshing as well in this kind of early summer days. It's leaving a residual kind of tartness, if you like, on the tongue. Slightly sticky, as you kind of expect with all these natural fruits involved, as well as the lactose as well. But it's not overly sweet considering, you know, them three aspects of the fruit and then the lactose on top. It's gentle. It says gentle richness, and there is a slight sweetness. It's coming through from the cherry. I think it's one of them beers that, if you're used to this kind of style of beer, it's going to be lovely, perfect. If you're perhaps new, it could be a little bit overwhelming, depending on where your taste buds and palate are at, of course. Because obviously, like anything else, your taste buds change over time. I never used to like sours or anything like it when I first started reviewing 5 years ago, approaching 5 years ago, and I forced styles on my palate that at the time I didn't really like, to the point now where I love them. So it's just whether or not you want to go through that year or two of putting up with stuff you don't like to drink. I did, and I come out the other side and lovely now, you know. I mean, this beer, it's not a session. It's a session ABV. For me, it's not a session style. Wouldn't want any more than one can, for sure. In fact, it is very good, but a 440ml can of this, I think by the end of this beer, off camera, I think I might be struggling a little bit. At the moment, I'm happy I've got this much. And there's not much else to it. I mean, the salt that's added to the beer is enough. You're getting that. You're getting that sweet kind of, apart from the fruit coming through, you're getting that kind of lacto edge, if you like, kind of underneath, which is the main, you know, which part of the beer. I'm not picking up as much apricot. For me, this is more plum and cherry. Apricots are, yeah, I mean, they're not the lead fruit. They're certainly the third, and they're probably underneath the lactose as well. For me, it's not obvious at all. But yeah, a well-rounded beer, very refreshing, very drinkable, and in decent weather, of course. In terms of a rating, then I'll give it one more taste and I'll clear off. Very nice beer indeed. Straight up 8 out of 10. 4 out of 5 on the untapped scale. Let's get the numbers on untapped then. It's had a total of 241 and 224 in the last 30 days. It's had 222 check-ins and score then, and it's coming in at 3.72, so not quite a 7.5 out of 10, but pretty much there. I'm giving this an 8, so that's a 4 out of 5 on the untapped scale. Excuse me, sorry, I burped. I had someone comment, that's disgusting. It's like, well, if you've never burped before, sorry. If you have, don't watch. Anyway, let me know if I've had it before. This is Brewing by Numbers, number 19, Gose, Plum, Apricot and Sweet Cherry Fruited Sour, or Gose, or Fruited Gose as it's saying there. So this is 26th of May of 2020, canned on, as I said, the 6th of May. So pretty much 3 weeks bar a day in the can. So yeah, anyway, let me know if I've had it before. Please check out Brewing by Numbers, do some great stuff of course, and the Little Swift if you live locally. All the links are down below, social media, Untapped, all that sort of thing. Yeah, just let us know what you think if you've had it before. Thanks for watching, hope you're all keeping safe, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.